Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what is the final stretch for this Let's Play of Mobile Suit Gundam, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, Survival Mode. Very simplistic mode here. You survive until you die. You have your own reinforcement bar. Every time you die or your partner dies, it gets a little bit chunk taken out of it. When you lose all of it, game over, collect your points, exit and out to the left. Every time you complete a stage, you get a little bit more back to that bar if you had anything missing to begin with, but if not, it does not overfill. So don't think you can just stack up points with it. There are 3 different types of stages: non-space only, no 0G, and random. We're going to be going through all 3 of them. Woohoo! Let's start with non-space only. And for once, I'm actually going to use my own name here instead of whatever random one. Okay, should have enough character space. Yep, looks like it. Okinhar, alright. And somebody suggested that we do this shit with a Zaku one. So you know what? Merry effing Christmas. It's a Zaku one.
We're starting the attack on the Federation headquarters.
Now, the stages are random. Your partners are random, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Can be a good thing because you might get paired up with somebody who's freaking good, like you might get the Hayaku Shiki's your partner, or you could get the Methus and be totally fucked over. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened to me, and it'll probably happen on camera. But we are the last of our Federation squadron. We are so dire straits that we actually have to commandeer a crappy Zaku 1 and fight the enemy off. That's alright, we're only fighting Gogs. Let's just show them a little 1-2 punch, shall we, folks? Come on, get up and fight the Blue Comet. You got nothing. I'm Brutus. That's right, I've named my Zaku 1 Brutus. Take a grenade. Take another grenade. You know what? Take a 3rd grenade. Brutus, attack. Alright, my partner comes out for the save. And that guy, I eat those for breakfast. They're a nutritional cereal. With fucking rainbow bits of bright beam cannon. It's a nutritional snack that smiles back. You don't want that sock right there. Go fuck yourself, both of y'all. Oh, no.
You're almost there.
Hiya! Man, you guys are just cheeky little sods, aren't you?
Right.
Oh, that damn extendo claw. Didn't dodge that one very well. That's alright, I didn't need that arm. I can easily just beat you all to death without it. Yeah!
The mission's a success.
Take my sparky shoulder. I still beat you with only one arm. And the other one lying somewhere over there in the scrap heap. Bring it on.
We've engaged the enemy in Hong Kong City.
Oh good, I was hoping to actually show this map off. This is Hong Kong City, folks. At night. I actually prefer this map at this time period for it. Now some of the maps do change like this, and I've only really ever seen it in survival mode. I actually really like Hong Kong City here at night. It's very nice and fighting a fellow Zaku 1, huh? Well, I'll pull it out of its misery. Now watch out for those grenades. They'll actually work sometimes, and other times they'll get you self-killed or your partner. Ha! Got the little side kick there. There, take that. I'll take the damage. I'm crazy. Yow! I missed. Didn't miss that time. Partner, you look too much like an that guy. Fuck you, dude. With the honor of the Federation forces, you will not defeat me. They're working on it, though. Like I said, you have your own reinforcement bar. Whenever that goes all the way to 0, it is officially game over. You try, get all your points, collect them, and out to the left. Use that grenade to trip them up when you can't get a good hit on them. Okay, I've got a recuff bar here. Not quite off the ground yet. Where do you think you're going? Oh, I don't want to be that close to him.
Mission accomplished.
Take a grenade to the face. A paid fool goes against Brutus, the Zaku one.
Mission accomplished. Please return.
With his horrible, horrible accuracy. Now, I've done a little bit of tweaking to this video. I've taken down a bit of the resolution for it. It was giving Fraps too much trouble. And from what I can tell, I'm not the only one who's had this type of trouble. For anything recording above a certain resolution, it just eats up any computer. So I've taken it down a little bit. It's fine. The PlayStation 2's native output wasn't even near as high as what I was trying. So I'm not going to lose any quality, hopefully. It all depends on what I do with Adobe Premiere at the end of the whole thing. Hey, pay attention to me. Stop ignoring me. Fuck you, bro. I will avenge my fellow partner there. Ha! Alright, Zaku 2. Matter of fact, after I changed up the resolution that this is actually displayed at, I had no problems whatsoever where I had them before. And I'm wondering if that was the entire cause for this entire Let's Play. There we go. Use your drunk speech like a good boy. The only problem is I wonder why it would choose to crop up now and when it hardly ever did throughout the entire Universe Entry portion of this game. I'm getting better on the accuracy there.
Enemy contact over the Pacific.
Fantastic. And you know what? I have an underwater type mobile suit partner. This could be a lot worse. It could be the Methus. Alright, as long as I don't gotta fight a Big Zam in here. Worst nightmare. Aqua Big Zam. Here, take a grenade. Oh, it actually hit. Missed. Man, he hit me though. Cheating. Fucktard. God damn, man. Some accuracy. You gun tank. You will be a pain in the ass if I let you go. And you're slow as hell under the water. You make me look acrobatic under the water. What's that? You have a shit ton of armor? Oh, I knew he was going to turn around right at the last second there. Come on, stun him. Today ends the underwater adventures. We are blowing up the dreaded pufferfish. It is dark here, so we can only see the shadows. Bring it on, that guy. The bear guy has much better attacks than you.
What are you doing?
You fucking idiot. Whatever, he's down to half health. I'm not even mad, bro. Almost dead. Don't you die, that guy. God damn it. Just can't do anything right.
Mission complete.
Ah, my oxygen supply. Bah.
Good work. Come back.
Alright, well, you know, I guess I should start talking about the game itself and give it kind of a final review here. I have only one other game type to really compare it to, or game to compare it to, which would be Federation vs. Zeon. I will be making a lot of comparisons in that. First off, I still prefer Federation vs. Zeon over Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. The primary fact is the campaign for the Universe Entry mode in Federation vs. Zeon is just, I like it a hell of a lot better. It doesn't feel anywhere near as monotonous as this one was, where you play the exact same missions with a slightly different character over and over. It just beats those missions into you, I suppose. There's also the problem where they really didn't do a whole lot of branching and creativity with the different missions based upon the faction you're playing as. They were almost carbon copies of their enemy missions. That was part of my problem with that. In terms of overall mobile suit variety, this does beat Federation vs. Xeon. This has something over 50-something mobile suits, whereas Federation vs. Xeon didn't get anywhere near that level. So in that, kudos, it outdoes Federation vs. Oh, what do you got? Speed recovery? You're gonna fuck me up, right? Oh shit! Wait for it. There it is. And that's a Humrubby. Hi, Dunkel. You fucknut. I can't throw grenades anymore. Good show, Dunkel. Wanna help me out some more? Go kill yourself. Go jump in the lake. Still an overall good game. If you're a Gundam fan and you like Federation vs. Xeon, you will get along just fine with... Ow. I should have seen that coming. You will get along just fine with Gundam vs. Zeta. You don't really have a whole lot to worry about. Now, if you are kind of new to the series and you want to play a Gundam game, and I don't know, you're a Call of Duty type of guy, this may not be the game for you. It really is kind of a fan-style game. Let's see here. Overall graphics, they really haven't changed a whole lot from Federation vs. Xeon. It looks a little more polished in certain areas, but some of the mobile suits also look a lot more plastic-like instead of a metallic. And that goes for a lot of the One-Year War mobile suits. They just, some of them look a lot better than the Zeta counterparts, which just seem to have, you know, that real plastic, fake color scheme to it. Who brings a Zoc to a forest fight, really? Who throws a cupcake, honestly? Alright, well, shit stomp on the Zoc. I'm surprised it didn't hit me, actually. Of course the Zoc is just going to come out of nowhere for that bullshit! You know, while I did say the Zoc is a piece of crap, it hits like a fucking champ. My god, I just got torn apart by that fucking thing. Oh, there it goes. Yep, I saw it going. You know, for making fun of it, it sure has showed us up pretty well. Although, not for long, it's not. Alright, there goes that. Not doing as well as I'd hoped for this. And another Zoc. Alright, alright, alright. We'll take you out. We'll take you down the street. Knock you out. I'm surprised he doesn't use that hat laser of his to be at that range. Oh, didn't escape. Did not escape.
What are you doing?
I would like to know that myself. Nice try, bud. But you might want to learn to hit first. Take my pacifist peace palm of death. I don't know what I was going with this there. CG Gundam, focusing. Burning Gundam, God Gundam. Oh balls, my ship.
Mission complete.
In terms of music, they really did a freaking fantastic job importing some of the original Zeta tracks into this game for it. They also brought back a lot of the original One-Year War, the original MSG music. It was just really well done. Overall, just great. They didn't bring in a lot of clips of the series, which is kind of interesting for them to do that, whereas previous Gundam games made use of clips here and there where appropriate to tell portions of the series itself. Now, I haven't really shown off any games along that lines. Only these small little, like, stop animation, flash-looking cutscenes where you see somebody talking, like Gihren's speech, old nut job himself. You know, stuff like that. Or General Revel, badass Rebels, speeches, that kind of thing for it. Some people have actually told me that I, you know, really favor Federation over the Xeon for it. You know, it's true in some regard, but my hatred comes from Gihren. He's just a genocidal fucktard. There's just no getting around that. Revel was just this doesn't afraid of nothing kind of guy. I like that. It was pretty good. Now, the rest of the Federation is full of just a bunch of cowards. Whereas Xeon usually has some pretty good guys there. So I'm an equal opportunity type of person for this. Ooh, back off. There's that one. Fuck you, Isaac. Fuck you, Isaac. Fuck you, Isaac. Oh, man. Just need to recover. There we go. In terms of extras and things to unlock, definitely Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam takes the cake on that. There's just no comparing the sheer amount of crap that you can unlock.
You can do it.
And most of it is exactly that, just character galleries, mobile suit galleries. Kind of cool, but they really don't serve much of a purpose. And for anybody who started gaming a lot during the 60 PlayStation 3 era, you know, there's no achievements, there's nothing outside of this world to go for. It's old school, just get it for, you know, completionist sake. So if that's your thing, there's plenty to keep you entertained here, but I've unlocked what I wanted, my special collector's edition keychain style Haro for gallery, and that's really all I cared about.
Mission over. Please return.
Now, I'd love to see a new version of this to come out, keeping the arcade style to it. I mean, that's what this game was really built for, was arcade style combat and things like that. Crossfire, okay, it tried to do something slightly different than this. It didn't necessarily bring that off without too much of a hit, so there is that to think about. But, you know, kudos to it. It had a real difficulty spike in it, but it was more out of a game design standpoint necessarily than just difficult gameplay and such. And to me, that's just not the same as what it should have been. But oh well, it still tried something that a lot of people have been afraid to do. Let's break up some of the series. Now the Gundam vs. Gundam Next series is doing real well. As for handhelds, and we'll probably never see a release in the United States, although if you have a PlayStation Portable, you know, region lock's not really a problem for you then, or if you just want to find it by other means, there's always that. Places like PlayAsia and Amazon, you'll be able to find copies for it if you want it. Speaking of most pathetic mobile suit in this game, that goes to the Barzem, and yes, I even say that it's more pathetic than the original Arjun 79 Space Gym, my most hated mobile suit of all time, outside of the Mephis, which is in the league of its own retardedness. I mean, it has some cool looks to it. I like the AU Federation colors better for the Barzam than the Titans color scheme necessarily, and it looks really odd.
Please return.
I just never got used to seeing it. And Zeta has some really famous odd designs, and Barzam is one of those up there.
Encounter the enemy above the Pacific.
Let's see here. Weren't we here before?
Destroy enemy mobile suit units.
Oh goody, a Biolant under the water. Fantastic. Let's see, is there anything else I want to cover for my review of this game? It's a fun game. If you can find it in the stores and somebody's not charging an arm or a leg for it, I wouldn't pay more than, I think I bought this brand new for $34 at a local GameStop that I just happened to find it in. I wouldn't have paid more than that for it. Federation vs. Xeon, I paid brand new for, I think, about $5 or so. I think it was, maybe it was a bargain then. I don't remember. I got the full case, the manual, and everything with it, so might as well be brand new. The disc was never touched. But I know it was real cheap, so more for that. I do own several other Gundam games, and I would love to do them, however, or for a Let's Play purpose. However, some of them are very difficult to emulate properly. You know, textures are disappearing. I can't even get past certain cutscenes, that kind of thing for it. So in the future, if I can get them to work, then I'll Let's Play them. But if I can't, you know, that's how that thing works. Fuck. I don't know. You think he'd be having some trouble maneuvering under the water? Oh, 2 Violants. Well, now you've pissed me off. You've awakened my angry mode. I must put on my war face. Yeah. Come on, come on. Dodge. Rolling Oak, you want to help? Just gonna sit there like a slack-jawed idiot. Of course, it spawns a Gaza C over there. That would have been much easier to take out. Oh, it's out of there. Out of the park.
Mission failed.
Oh my God, Bolino. Seriously. Well, here's a good example, folks, of your partner getting his shit wrecked and causing you to lose. That's it. Game over. Survival mode, or at least for this run, is done. Wow. That was pretty pathetic. I think my record is 18 missions. Back when I used to really play this game religiously. So we shot down 24 mobile suits, cleared 8 stages, which not that good. Made it up to an ensign. And your rank goes up really slow too. But I did get quite a few gallery points out of that. Yay, EX stages. Yep, that's right. That's kind of the hint that the extra stage mode does exist there. Save. Yes, it's fine. Alright, continuing. Let's see here. I don't think yeah. Now, what's funny is that first spot there, that Lieutenant Commander with the double Gem 2 with armor out, that is actually a ranking I set trying to get points for gallery stage. I just was on fire with that thing. It was great. That's why probably one of the reasons why the Gym 2 has endeared itself to me a lot better than the other one. So let's see here. Where else to go to? Let's go with a Titans mission here. You know what? Take 1 second here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Had my phone go off in the middle of that. Luckily that didn't get picked up by the recording. Let's finish off here with arcade mode. Alright, Lokenhar. Let's see here. And since Lokenhar the first died, it will be Lokenhar the second. You will only be space combat. What shall we do here? You know what? I feel like taking this beast out for a spin. Why the fuck not? The cost for this damn thing is outrageous, but this can only end in glory. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen what happens to it in the water. This should be an interesting test. Like that Titan's color scheme, though. That's real good. Oh, my kingdom for a mobile armor mode. Oh, man. You're going to get wrecked, bud. Wrecked. You're dead. Achilles dead. Fuck you, bro! Nope, gonna get him with the cannon. Point blank. Alright, here. Dual jamming. Alright. That's right, get back down into your grave. My gigantic beam saber. Innuendo implied. Oh, you dodged that, cheeky sod. But you didn't dodge that. You think? This mobile suit is extremely overpowered.
Please return.
New type, rank C. See what a good mobile suit will do for you, folks?
Attacking Federation HQ, Jaburo. Destroy
Okay,
the enemy
that's
mobile
fine.
suit
We'll take
unit.
on the Hyzax. As long as I don't have to fight any type of mobile armor in this stage, it just always ends badly for me. Let's work on some saber combos. Come on, hit. Wow, get wrecked harder. Nope, speaking of which. How's your health plan, guys? Tuttle is fucking great, isn't it? We're still here fighting. And like that, we've already taken their bar down quite a ways. If you're trying to just work on actually surviving all of these levels, be as cheap as possible. If you have a sliver of health left in that enemy bar, go after the weaker ones. Especially if you're trying to farm for points, because your points just increase the longer you survive these battles. So.
Attacking Belfast base.
I haven't been to Belfast in a little while. I'm surprised we haven't gone over to anything in space here, but it'll switch over. Love that sound too. Oh man, I'm gonna kill you. With my boot. Oh! You're dead. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't kill my partner with that. There we go. And the Zakutu just stands there and takes it. Like Ed. Really, partner? Alright, need to dodge. And done. At that point, what was the last thought that went through that pilot's mind? Well, he probably couldn't see shit.
Please return.
Blinding light of coming out of the forehead of this massive mobile suit.
Commencing combat with the enemy in this city. Destroy the enemy mobile suit units.
Wow, they're not pulling out the stops for this. So far, it's been rather weak mobile suits. Hoping to see at least one named mobile suit here. Maybe we'll get our wish here when they come the second round. Yeah, that's another thing. Just because it shows you a displayed mobile suit for the enemy team, like the Gen 2 here, doesn't mean that that's all you're going to be fighting. Keep that in mind. It's completely random sometimes with what you'll be fighting. Come on, punk. Oh no, get out of the way, partner! Get destroyed. Everything about the double Zeta is just overpowered. And overcompensating as well.
Kilimanjaro base is under enemy attack. Destroy the enemy forces.
It's under attack from Akais. You seriously couldn't defeat a bunch of Akais. And even if they're blue, we'll say they're snow guys. You couldn't defeat a bunch of snow guys. Fine, fine. Send out the overpowered Gundam to deal with it. The energy cost alone to launch this sucker is not worth what it is to kill both of these guys. Send the Barzant. You guys love using those things, right? Seriously, not worth the energy requirements.
We've detected a new enemy. It's coming.
Alright, with my luck, it's going to be something that's beam resistant.
Only you stayed away, none of this stuff would have happened.
No, it sounds like it's Camille. Oh, wow. Get wrecked on.
Just a little longer than we've won.
Sorry, Camille. Not going to happen today. Oh shit. Oh man, that Zaku's going for it.
The mission's a success.
The AI is not cooperating with itself today.
Okay, all units fall back.
Now, in terms of what points you're gonna get, I don't think the unit you use actually affects the, has that point value modifier like it did in Universe Century mode. At least I haven't really noticed a huge amount. It's more about how well you do your statistics and how many enemy mobile suits you shoot down. And whether or not your partner survives, if you used a awaken bonus, that type of thing for it. That's right, stand still, Rick Diaz. All the great pilots do that, don't you know? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna wreck your partner. I don't know how the hell you managed to swing that. Whatever. Not even mad. Alright, come on. Get back up so I can knock you down again. Ooh, armor got down there. That pause could cost me. Oh, maybe not. Sometimes pausing to use your special moves is the last thing you want to do in a fight. Where I had both of them next to me like that probably wasn't my smartest
Please
idea, but it
return.
worked out in the end.
Enemy contact at Great Canyon.
Oh, great, the Bowling Oak. That thing's never failed me before. I'm going to dub you Methus 2 2.0. You're slightly worse than Methus. You just identify ammo counts for the enemy. Come on. It's a trick shot. You can break past it, right? Hey. Only I can kill the Bowling Oak. Well, I've drained the ammo out of this sucker. Time to rely on this! Of course we're winning. Oh god, the reach on that attack. It's enough to give you a wonderful feeling, that.
We've won.
Overpowered? Yes. Annoyingly large hitbox, especially if you're trying to dodge? Oh yeah. Fun as
Please
hell to
return.
use? You betcha. Look at that. 100 evasion rate. If I had only a slightly higher accuracy, that would have been a new type rating.
Engaging the enemy in the lunar city of Von Braun. Annihilate the enemy.
That's cool. We'll take this. And well, we're going to have a further jump range too. Slightly with that zero gravity. Take the Gen 2 out here first. Fucker. What's that? You don't have a shield anymore. Take the heels of my boots.
Your left.
Oh, pause right out of it. Sometimes it's interesting. You can actually get that move to go off without it, if you get hit without it interrupting the attack. So you'll still hit the enemy while they hit you at the same time. You can trade off this here. Really hit the high side there. I gotta be careful. I'll end up destroying my teammate before he can really help. Nearly killed the Gen 2 out there. Well, they're getting cockier, aren't they?
Soon we'll be victorious.
Shut up, Jamaicon. Down there. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
I don't know why the animation requires it to flare out its arms like that.
The mission was a success. Come back.
I'm just now up to a lieutenant junior grade.
Enemy encountered over the Pacific.
This mission again. All right.
The enemy mobile suit unit.
Fire that shit up and let's see where she goes. Not the best seaworthy vessel, I suppose. It's a little less unwieldy than the Macross underneath the water, I suppose. But, you know, about the same result. That was satisfying. Okay, come on, get back up. Got very little health left. Oh, I killed my partner. So what if I'm a genocidal maniac? Not to mention a team-killing ass-tard. Right there. I think it's a better altitude than that. Alright, I deserve that. Just a tiny sliver of health left for you boys. Fuck you.
We've won!
Who else wants a piece of Debo?
Please return.
There we go. There's that new type ranking I was looking for.
Enemy engaged in Hong Kong City.
Good. I always like going back to this city. This level at night is rather nice to fight in. Now, for some of the animations for the mobile suits, I would have liked to have seen, I don't know, a difference in animation. For example, the Double Zeta Gundam. I'd like to see if it could walk. Granted, I think it'd actually fall apart if it were under real gravity, all that kind of thing. But, you know, it still would have been kind of cool. I mean, at that point, you wonder why they bothered giving the damn thing legs if they didn't need to use them.
It's an enemy pursuit force. Be
Get
careful.
back down here.
Fussing around like a fly. I'll finish you off with the double Zeta.
Oh, hello there, Judo. Oh, damn. This could be interesting.
It's do or die now.
I think now the ultimate challenge begins. Oh, he's going to have attack. Yep. Oh, that's going to cost me. That cost me a lot out of that bar.
Got the upper
Shit.
hand.
Got recovery, don't care.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Thank you, enemy Double Zeta Gundam, for killing off your partner. Way to go, you idiot.
The mission was a success. Come back.
All right, now, because we've actually cleared, I think that was the 10th stage, you will get a larger increase back to your recovery gauge. Matter of fact, that might cover about, well, most of the damage I received by getting the Double Zeta destroyed there. And you're going to fight certain bosses as well, and when you get to the, I think it's every 10? I think it's either every 10 or every 5. One of those. Yeah, seriously, nearly negated that entire loss that we managed to get. This does get rather difficult, and when you start fighting bosses up around level 20 or so, they are all going to have recovery. They're all going to be a pain in the ass. Get used to that idea. I don't know how the hell you survived that last attack. I know I won't let you do it for long. Haha, nicked ya. You guys are brave today. Ah, crap, my partner just got killed. Ooh, don't like that. Ooh, don't like that at all. Alright, starting to fight some better mobile suits here. I like how they can't even afford to keep the beam saber deployed because it draws so much freaking power. There, look at that. There we go.
Please return.
Yeah, at this rate, it's only going to take one good screw up and we're done.
Engaging
Let's see how
the
far we
enemy
can push
on
our
the
luck,
lunar
guys.
surface.
Shall we, folks?
Crush the enemy.
The Junkian planet. Come out wherever you are, Rekgar. Aha, I missed with that. Well, don't just stand there.
Galactic.
Didn't dodge it quite as well as I'd hoped. Oh, that could be a problem. Come on.
Galactic. Soon we'll be
Ah,
hand.
I didn't need that shoulder pad anyways. You again, huh? Alright, about to lose our defensive armor boost. Just lost our partner. This could be over very quickly if I'm not careful. No. You
The mission
guys
was a
haven't
success.
gotten rid of me
Come
just yet.
The Odessa mining base is under attack. Repel the enemy mobile suit
Well, that
units.
should be fun. Dual Zeta Gundams with hyper mega launchers. Let's dance, you overgrown geckos. That's nice. I wish I could do that too. Let's try and keep one of you in line. Oh, that was too close to do that. They hurt. Oh, man. Sometimes you can't see. Yep, duff. Couldn't even spawn. Well, that was quick. Rest in peace, Lokenhar 2. You died a genocidal maniac. Well, no, I guess I technically didn't die. Ooh, 20%. Not the greatest statistics in the world. Much better in terms of mobile suits. Shot down, pretty good. One C-type new type ranking. Not too shabby. We'll at least get some points out of that. See, 25,000 points for that. Here's another useless tip. Gallery mode does this and that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see where I placed on this thing. Alright, got the second spot for it. Still haven't quite gotten up to stage 14 clear there, like I did with the dual Gym 2s. Oh well, it's just something to shoot for, I guess. Alright. When we come back, we'll finish up the last little stage of survival mode. Until then,